1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Miriam Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister emphasized that China-Pakistan economic corridor has transformed into the strategic partnership between the two countries. Pakistan and China have signed the ML1 Railways agreement under which a double track from Peshawar to Karachi will be laid. In occupied Kashmir, Chairman of all parties Hurriyat Conference has called for election boycott in Kulgam district tomorrow. Iran says it is considering to leave the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has emphasized that the China-Pakistan economic corridor has transformed into the strategic partnership between Pakistan and China and encompasses more areas of cooperation. Addressing Pakistan and China Investment Forum in Beijing today, he said CPAC, that was considered a network of roads and a few power projects, have now blossomed into the various areas of cooperation today. He said Chinese cooperation in agriculture development will help and increase Pakistan agriculture productivity manifold. Imran Khan said, we want to learn from Chinese expertise in information technology and other areas. In today's meeting with the Chinese president and premier, the issue of Chinese assistance in science and technology to Pakistan also came under discussion. Imran Khan said the concern among all the participating countries in the forum was on climatic change and how to mitigate its adverse impacts. He said Pakistan is among one of the countries that have taken the revolutionary steps to counter the climate change, including the planting of 1 billion trees.
I'm very happy that Pakistan is one of the countries which, amongst all the countries in the world, which has taken revolutionary steps. The last 5 years, we planted over 1 billion trees in one of our provinces. And this time, we have given ourselves a target of 10 billion trees in the next 5 years, planting them in Pakistan.
Prime Minister Imran Khan held a meeting with the President Xi Jinping in Beijing today. The two leaders were accompanied by the ministers and senior-level delegations. Reaffirming all-weather strategic cooperation partnership between Pakistan and China, the two leaders exchanged views on the entire gamut of bilateral relations in a warm and cordial atmosphere. They affirmed the resolve to further strengthen their strategic cooperation partnership in all fields, including political, security, economic, and trade, and people-to-people exchange. Pakistan and China have signed the ML1 Railways agreement under which a double track from Peshawar to Karachi will be laid. The document was signed by the Prime Minister Imran Khan and his counterpart Li Keqiang in Beijing today. In a statement in Beijing, Minister for Railways Sheikh Rashid Ahmed said it is a great day in the history of Pakistan Railways. Federal Minister for Religious Affairs Dr. Nurul Haq Qadri has said the priority of the incumbent government is to make the Pakistan an Islamic welfare state. Addressing the 8th meeting of National Islamic Scholars Council in Peshawar today, he said it is the responsibility of ulama to devise the recommendation for establishment of Riyasat-e-Madina. He said holding of a Pegam-e-Pakistan conference in a tremendous success of ulama. The minister urged the ulama and scholars to refrain from becoming part of the negative propaganda about the closure of madaris in the country. Consul General of Iran in Lahore, Mohammad Raza Naziri, has said that Iran is willing to enhance its economic cooperation with Pakistan, besides exploring the new horizon of expanding bilateral trade ties. In a meeting held in Sialkot Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Sialkot, he said it is a high time was for the both countries to boost their mutual trade and expand their economic cooperation. He also visited several leading industries units in the city. In occupied Kashmir, the chairman of all parties Hurriyat Conference, Sayyid Ali Gilani, has called for election boycott and shut down the Kulgam district tomorrow. In a statement issued in Srinagar, he said the poll boycott has frustrated the Indian leadership, which would be well treated from the Indian Prime Minister's speech. He hit out the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi over his anti-Kashmir remarks, saying that the Jammu and Kashmir is an internationally recognized dispute and cannot be changed by such false and arrogant statements. He termed Narendra Modi's Kashmir is an integral part of the India's remarks as a cruel joke. Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif says Iran is considering to leave the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Iranian state TV quoted him saying that the leaving the treaty is one of the Iran's numerous choices after Washington tightened the sanctions against Tehran. Meanwhile, the United States has decided not to renew the exemptions from the U.S. sanctions to buyer of Iranian oil. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.